Okay, guys, back with another part to my DVD collection. Darkness, like I said, I think it's a pretty decent horror movie because I don't think I would still have it if it wasn't something that I kind of liked. I think it might have been a movie from Sci-Fi. Okay, this was when they were doing the 100 scariest movies of all time. I think it was on Lifetime or Bravo. I think it was Bravo. And yeah, all those movies in the list, I think I have seen quite a bit of them. I'm trying to work my way through it and catch up on movies that I haven't seen. 30 more scariest movie moments. Yeah, I love scary movies. So I loved watching that when that was on TV. I really liked watching it because, you know, I'm a scary movie fan. I love finding scary movies that I haven't seen before, horror movies. Okay, sorry. Congested. Lady in White. This is a really good movie. It's not so much of a, bloody, gory horror movie as it is, more, you know, it's just like a scary movie. It's not really, it's more paranormal than bloody, gory. A Place for Annie. This was a movie from Lifetime. And yeah, it was a really good movie. I don't know if you guys can find it anymore. Hold up just a sec, guys. I gotta get a sip. Had to get a sip of my drink. My soda, to clear my throat because I'm really congested lately. But A Place for Annie, this baby is born with HIV, and this social worker takes the baby in, and then she eventually takes the mother in of the baby, and she adopts the baby. I think she adopts the baby at the end. When the mother dies of AIDS, the little girl ends up not being HIV positive. They think she has it, but then she didn't get the full-blown effects of it, but it's really good. Hairspray, this is the original Hairspray. I know they have a remake, but this is the original one with Ricky Lake in it. And yeah, this one, I think this one is a lot better than the one with John Travolta in it. It's just my opinion. Yeah, this has a lot more story to it, and I'm not really one of those people that is big on musicals. And I like this one because it doesn't have so much singing in it, and I couldn't get into that remake version of it. Okay, National Lampoon's Vacation. Yeah, I love these movies. Chevy Chase reminds me of a friend of my mom and dad's, and he was always getting into these predicaments. He would always plan these big things. He was like, I'm going to do this, and it didn't turn out the way he wanted it to. And yeah, that guy, he was just so funny. My mom and dad's friend. But yeah, I love National Lampoon's movies. I think I have them all. And I love them so much. I even like the Christmas one, and I don't celebrate Christmas anymore, but yeah, it's actually really good. So yeah, and Psycho 3, Psycho 3 was one where it kind of lost me. Psycho 1 is good. Psycho 2 is good. Psycho 3 I love it just because I love the Norman Bates movies and I love Anthony Perkins. But, you know, it's kind of lost me along the way in the storyline. I Am Sam. This is a really good movie if you guys haven't seen I Am Sam. Um, it's about a guy with Down syndrome who has a little girl, and the little girl, it doesn't have Down syndrome. And yeah, his daughter is just like normal and everything, and they take the little girl away from him. I think she might get put back in her father's care at the end of the movie, but it's really good. Joe Somebody. This is a Tim Allen movie. I think it's where I can't remember the whole plot to it. It was something about where people at work were pushing him around, and he learns how to fight and everything. Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. If you guys have never seen any of the episodes of Tales from the Dark Side, it is a really good show. It's kind of in the same ballpark as Tales from the Crypt. It has the creepy stories, but they're also kind of funny. Dentist 2. I never seen the first Dentist movie, but the second one is pretty cool. It's like a horror comedy. It's not all dark, totally dark. But yeah, it's really good. Tales from the Crypt. I love all the episodes of Tales from the Crypt. The Crypt Keeper. Yeah, he's so cool. Dolls. I think this is the movie from the 80s. And it's kind of on the lines of the Demonic Toys movie. This one is about these different kinds of dolls. This little old man and lady makes these dolls, and the dolls, if you're mean to the dolls, they will do things to you. And yeah, I love that movie. We watched that a lot. We watched that at a Halloween party one time when I was preteen. Amityville Horror. I think this is the original. Yeah, I had such a hard time trying to find the Amityville Horror original movie on DVD, but I finally found it. But this is when I was trying to find it and saw it on TV, so I just copied it. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, alien movie. If you haven't never seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind, you guys need to watch it. Whiskey Business. This is a movie with Pauly Shore in it, where he makes his own brand of moonshine called Fruit Shine, and it was on TV. It was like a made-for-TV movie, and it's really good. Frankenstein. This is the original Frankenstein movie, and I love it. Bride of Frankenstein I didn't really care for that much, but I love the original Frankenstein movie. And I have read Frankenstein the book. Hunk. If you guys haven't seen this movie, this is the hardest movie to find on DVD. And I still have not been able to find a copy of Hunk. And I love that movie. It was a movie that came out in the 80s about this geeky guy who wants to be cool and hunky, and he sells his soul to the devil, and he gets to become a hunk. And yeah, it's really good. Kid. Yeah, this is a revenge movie about this kid. His parents were hippies, and these people kill his parents, and he comes back and he takes revenge on the people, on these guys that had killed his parents. Making Mr. Right. This one is really good too. This is an 80s movie about these people who are trying to make this robot that is really intelligent and just like a regular human, and it's really good. I have seen that not in quite a while, but yeah, I love that movie. David Blaine. This is when David Blaine was doing all those specials on TV. This one was Drowned Alive. This one was where he was in a fishbowl for, what was it, 2 or 3 weeks. And yeah, it was really good. I used to love when he would do those Stunts. Smallest People in the World. This is about Mike people that have dwarfism, but they have a different kind of dwarfism that makes them incredibly small. Curse to the Bite. This is a snake horror movie. I haven't watched it in quite a while, but you know, this is one of those sci-fi movies. This one was about snakes. Child's Play 3. Yeah, it's decent, but it's not my favorite Child's Play movie, but I like it. Little People, Big World. I copied a lot of the episodes, and yeah, it's one of my favorite shows still to this day. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you guys go, and we'll come back for another part.